Hello and welcome to another rerun of the Super Breakdowns for the Double Zeta version of the RX-178 Gundam Mark II, piloted by Elle. This is, yet again, the Mark II, but with a slightly different moveset. Starting it off, we have, of course, the basic shot. It's pretty solid. Does decent damage. We have our second striker, first striker, I should say, which is the Yakushiki. Then we have the secondary striker, which is Ruluka in the Zeta. I completely forgot. Is it Banjo Haran? I completely forgot his name. We have no real difference in the basic shot and the bazooka. The main difference is in the Gundam team backing up Elle. It makes these suits really difficult to talk about because we've already kind of talked about the main features that the basic versions have. These have lower cost. These do less damage, these have less health, but the slightly different movesets means that for some people, these will be the ones to go with. Black Bazooka does a good job. The strikers are great. I think that's the main selling point for the Elle's version of the Mark II, is the strikers. And you can kind of use them liberally, too. It's almost like they expected you to just spam these guys because of how quickly you can get them back. They do some Beacha, Oleg, that's it. Banjo Haran's a completely different character. This is from Daitar 3. They're good, but they're not great. And so it kind of just becomes spam your strikers. The burst is pretty interesting. It calls in the Gundam team to do a full salvo for you, which I think the Gundam team are the saving grace for Elle's version again. I think that's what you want to focus on. The melee, I think, is worse in a lot of ways. You no longer have the twin cut that does so much damage. Instead, you just have a basic version of the forward cut. You have the pop-up now, which is not bad. It does its job. You get a combo from it. Back melee is now also a pop-up. It's in almost the exact same pop-up, actually, but without the follow-up. You have side melee giving you a pretty decent attack. It's probably my preferred out of all the ones that they have. But again, you're going to take more damage. You don't have the Super Gundam backpack. You don't have the Titans version. This one just doesn't, I think, stack up as well as it would like to. So again, we're just going to do one round for this one because, again, it's just the Mark II, but worse, in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. Maybe the strikers are enough to make you go, hey, I love this suit because of what the strikers are able to do. But until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Elle's version of the Mark II has to offer.